Wait, stop being a girl.
Oh! Why, I think that lad's been stuck in a crack den somewhere, like.
Alright, everybody, welcome to the last match preview of the season. Sunderland 3-1, fucking get in!
I think myself, is this guy on drugs or something? What's he talking about?
Their supporters, by the way, you've got to mention, absolutely shite. And then as soon as they scored the goal, you think they were at a fucking Beyonce concert. They're fucking doing my fucking nutting.
The double header, the first game. Well, you'll have right, you stupid bastard. It's three. Yes, up, boys. Now, Tom, lad.
Right, hello everybody and welcome to a special video that we're doing, just a look back, because now we've reached 10,000k, thanks to all of you beautiful bastards. We've reached 10,000 subscribers, which we never thought we'd get there when Paul started the channel and when I then came onto it. Basically, we're going to have a look back, we're going to have a laugh, probably get embarrassed and cringe at loads of the stuff we've done in the past, and also just a trip down memory lane of the crazy stuff we used to get up to.
Before we go any further though, anything Stephen does funny and you enjoy and you think that's amazing,
and you
give me, you haven't heard what I'm about to say. Give me all the praise, because it was my stroke of luck, genius, sorry, that got him on the channel. So I'm taking all credit for you. No, we may as well crack on, get straight into it. Obviously, this is when I first started the channel, this little bit.
No, he's got to go and bring in somebody else, because that was absolute.
And what did I say in my last video? I said that Sunderland, big in Sunderland, will bring us back down to earth with a bump, and they have. That's what they've done. I'm going to need more than to need. That's for fucking sure.
Could I just say there, you look rough as hell when you were drinking that bottle of lager, by the way.
Oh, I was.
But you look absolutely rough as hell.
Well, the first one was Bolton Wanderers away. Can you remember the season when every team was bashing them 5-0, 6-0?
Yeah.
Then we went there and we drew 1-1 under Jack Ross. Oh my God, I was like, Jack Ross, get out, it's that and the other. But the other bit was like the Wembley when we went there. What else was on? It was the
Lincoln penalty shootout.
That's the one where we were I was drinking the thing, I think. Or was it?
No, that was the penalty. We're just saying the Limbitter one.
The one was where Sunderland done well and they bring you back down to earth with a bump, and it was bad times really. I don't know how I continued doing it at this point. You're at press period.
Let's go.
Fucking get it!
Our billionaire owner coming in on a yacht. I think myself, is this guy on drugs or something? What's he talking about?
Pause that quick, pause that. Do you know what I was on about now?
Killer Lewis Dreyfus.
But do you know, it was giving us all stickers with a big club, with a big fan base, big this, big that. Can you remember Cockrell, who used to manage Queen Alexandra?
Yeah.
Where we scraped through on penalties in the shootout at that time.
Well, Steve Cockrell used to be one of our managers and stuff.
No, Dave Cockrell was it?
Was it Dave Cockrell?
The one with the big jam job gate.
Someone Cockrell anyway.
Anyway, it was him, and he was giving us a roll of stick. He basically, what he done is copied Joey Barton. When he done it, he done that, and I just thought, fucking, I've had enough.
We don't mention him on this channel.
No, definitely not. The match vlog starts now. First one in absolute ages. I'm a bit hanging, thanks to Kristen Hill. So, it's League One again. They bottled it again. Look at this Sunderland thing, look at that.
Look at that. You look as though you've just been straight-handed.
That was the first attempt of a green screen with that.
Was that your first ever green screen?
It was shocking. But the other stuff was that when we played Luton in the under COVID,
yeah,
there was only 10,000 there. And I tell you what, them 10,000 sounded like 50. Now, because all the singing.
Probably sound better than what we do at the minute.
It really did. I'm not even gonna lie. But that was them times.
I'm just loving that little microphone you've got in the corner there, like, that's class.
Well, you can tell it's off years ago. Look how skinny Lee Johnson is.
Yeah.
This is Lincoln. This time it's at the Stadium of Light on Saturday.
Oh,
I'm live with Stephen Usher, and we're going to be just giving you a quick little match review straight after the game. As soon as it left his foot, you knew.
Hold on. We just need to point out there, did you see how white he was there compared to the video before?
Yeah, how sweating I was because I couldn't get myself the can brown. It wasn't that. It wasn't even my natural skin colour, like I've been painted white.
That there was one of the first times I was ever on the channel. Before I was actually on the channel, he just asked us to doing one of them. And that, believe it or not, took, because I'm not good with technology, as you're well aware. That took about an hour to get me set up on how I knew how to do that.
Yeah.
And I still didn't know.
And you see the state of it, how it was and all. That's when I started improving on my green screen. You was going in. 10 minutes. Yeah, he's there. Right, we're live. This is a match preview with a difference. I've got a guest, Stephen. It's for Wigan versus Sunderland on a Saturday. I'll be doing a live stream on that. Remember to hit the thumbs up and subscribe. How are you, Stephen?
I'm a Sunderland supporter, so every day is a struggle. I don't normally look like this to all the Chinese fellas who's watching. I vowed well over a month ago not to shave until Sunderland got 3 points. So that's currently why I look like a hobo. But I am not too bad, mate.
That was hilarious.
I remember I did another stupid one where I said I wasn't going to shave until Defoe scored.
Well,
it's a good job I sacked that off because he's still be waiting now.
Jesus, but that was there where I think it was official, year and me.
That was when I think you asked us to come on, and I says, "Oh, come on, and I'll give it a bash.
See how it goes.
I'll see how it goes, aye." And I think it went all right. That was the first one. I mean, I was pointing out I shouldn't wear that jumper because I looked even huge. You know what I mean? But yeah, me beard was shocking, as in tell it. It's just sheer laziness. For those of you who think I'm actually trying to grow a proper beard, I don't. It's just laziness. But here we are, back in full flow now.
But what were you then?
Germany. I don't know what the postcodes are over there.
The Germans are here. You're a German.
But the only things I knew how to say in German was how to order a pint, tell a lass she had a nice arse and order a taxi. And insult someone.
Sort of Scheiße, mate.
Shite.
We've got some drinks.
For all you linguists out there who like to speak foreign languages, if you need to know how to say any of those things in German, I'm your man.
Stephen's got his.
Today's lager of choice is Madrid.
But I'm being a bit of a fairy. I've had Smirnoff and, what is it, classic combinations?
Basically, he's drinking Alka-Pops.
Basically, this one you can...
No, I'll just say myself. No, I'm not waiting a minute, I'm going home.
With Jack.
Hold on. We just need to point out there, this is very early on in this video, and it seems like we've got a drinking problem. You know what I mean?
Did you see the transfer window there? You went, right, I'm going home, I'm sick. But what people not know if they didn't watch, we were sat there for about 6 hours. 6 hours, and nothing happened.
6 hours waiting to unveil a deadline day transfer and all that, and then somebody messaged us saying the lights are off at the academy, and we were like, oh, no. Mint. So basically, we told everybody else who they were signing because we signed anybody.
No.
Jump, bumped into me pal, Sean.
I'm joined by Brett, a Twitter legend. So Brett, do you want to read about the score? I'm on my way to the match. It's Sunderland versus Ipswich. I'm going to go for a burger first because I'm clamming in a couple of pints before we get into the stadium. Saturday can only mean one thing: Sunderland versus Doncaster.
Go! Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up.
So it's the return of Jamaica.
Is that before I came on? When you started going down the car park?
I think I don't think it is. It might be.
It's just been one of the times where I wasn't there.
It might have been. I don't know. But what the previous? I think now we're getting into like the match day vlogs and like I might have went back a bit to say like what they were used to be like to what they're like now and stuff like that. But that Brett, he's a whinger. You are Brett, don't it? Like he always tries to wind people up on Twitter. He's a sound guy, like, but he's funny. Obviously Sean was on and Jack, who gifted people the other day. I'm sure that's Jack Hutchison at the beginning.
Oh,
you must have missed it. Young kid who came out and started talking to us. But we're starting to get into the vlog side of things now.
Oh my goodness me!
What do you reckon the score's going to be, Dave?
Well, I'll go 4-0 on my bet, like. Got Defoe to score first and last.
Aye, that's if he gets a 10-minute cameo, you know what I mean?
You better. 200 quid if I win, though. Boom, on your fiver.
Sunderland 3-1. For anybody who's not from Hendon and needs subtitles, just get in touch with Paul and he'll put them on there. Basically, what he was saying, I'll say in this our 6 terms, basically he'd had a few beverages for the game and he'd put a bet on to try and win some money. Fucking get in! Saturday, Stadium of Light means one thing. It's time for Sunderland versus...
Whoa, what are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
Wait, I'm doing the intro for the vlog.
I did the intro, not you.
But I just thought...
No, you did it just think. Go on, move.
Jesus.
Alright everybody, it's Saturday and only mean one thing, Sunderland versus Crew.
What are we driving?
That was because when we came on, we wanted to do different things. And we said, well, we'll try and put a bit of humour in the video because everyone likes to laugh. So we'll come up with a few different ideas, and I'm sure there might be more coming up. By the way, I haven't seen this. I'm watching this for the first time. But we did a few stupid things, didn't we? Which some of them might come up, you never know.
He likes the silence. Car park attendants in there, he says, I asked him.
Score prediction? What? Score prediction? Gillingham 2-1. You bellend. Score prediction?
3-0.
3-0. Score prediction?
3-1.
3-1.
3-1. Alright, 4-0.
4-0, love it. What you said there was, we used to get the bus from the New Derby, we'd go for a few pints there, and on the way to the ground, and that was where people were just trying to have a nice leisurely trip to the stadium, and I just stuck the camera in the face and started asking what the score prediction was. You see me mate John say that we were going to get beat, so I called him what he deserved to be called.
But I think the elder people who was there, I think they enjoyed it. Like when you were asking them, especially the next lot, because you done it twice.
Did I?
But you harassed the bus driver on the next lot.
Oh well.
Wow, a grown man with face paint. While waiting for this man, look at this. Smoking.
On the way to the ground, look at the driver's sexy pair of legs. What's the score going to be today, mate?
There should be about 3-1.
3-1, happy days. What's the score going to be, lads?
2-1 Cambridge.
You're a bellend. Good lad. Score going to be, Daz?
3-0.
3-0, happy days. Lads, what's the score going to be today?
2-1. 3-0.
3-0, happy days. Lads, what's the score going to be today?
3-0. 1-0 Sunderland.
1-0. That's what I said, 4-0, happy days, mate. Everyone in the back, what's the score going to be today?
3-0.
3-0. Anyone else? 3-0, happy days. What's the score going to be, young'un? 8-0. 8-0. Yeah. If you're right, come see me when you're in here and I'll buy you drinks for life. I really will. How are the lads? Just to clarify, the young'un at the front of the bus that I called a bellend, it's my son. So it's allowed. And yeah, I just got in people's faces with a camera.
What I noticed that the L group of men who were sitting at the front, I'm saying L, not starting pissing out, but they loved it when you were asking them. They would get over the moon that you were asking them.
Well, I think one of them thought I was taking a photo because he gets set up and smiled.
He's like over the moon.
so it's it is the biggest AFL semi-final ever in history in League One. And you know what? A lot of supporters in this league and even in the Champion didn't like us talking about it.
We're gonna do it anyway.
There was a trophy.
I used to love that when you used to do that. When you still do it now, he does it more and more. Normally he does it when he's stitching me up, puts little pop-ups in there. But as you can see on that one, we're absolutely pissing down there.
Oh, it was.
Absolutely pissing down.
I think I might do it more often, like put the little pop-ups in.
But you need to start stitching yourself.
I will.
Because you do that, and he stitches me up and just leaves him out, so he looks as though he does everything right first time, and I tell you, he doesn't.
I did it, but I watch his video, right, what he sends, and then he'll give me a stick all the way through, and I think, hey, I'm going to stitch him up. But I will do myself next time.
When we do videos by ourselves, I'll take the piss out of him, but because he edits them, he just tacks that bit out. So it's not in there. So it looks as though he's rinsing me, and I'm not taking that back. For attendances, we'd have it.
Alright everybody, welcome to the last match preview of the season. Sunderland versus...
What are you doing, you duff? What are you doing? Get off! Get off! I see this clown trying to stand on things to make himself look taller. What a muppet.
Down the wing, try to find Stewart.
Oh, Clark's there.
Is he onside? He's onside.
He's onside.
He's onside.
Go on, Clark.
Inside the penalty area.
Pull back! Yeah!
What you doing?
Bloody hell.
The camera crashed. The noise was screaming at it. It crashed for a brief second.
I forgot that my belly fell out my short. fell out my chin and started bouncing about. As you can tell, we're rather happy there. I believe that was the semi-final second leg in the playoffs against Sheffield Wednesday. When we were rather happy, as you can tell.
Sorry, I mean, But on here, I deleted a lot of, well, I didn't put in a lot of foul language, what we aimed at Newcastle supporters.
Foul language?
We went ballistic.
Us foul language?
Then, for some reason, even though we're sound with Sheffield Wednesdays, we start giving it to them.
I know. I think we just got caught up in the moment. So, Sheffield fans, if you're watching, we apologise for that. But we got caught up in the moment. You know we love you.
It's too early for that.
Hi, lads! Come on, how are you?
It's funny, for some reason when we were down there, I knew it was our year on the Friday night when we went down early. And with all the fireworks, the fans were singing, I just thought, this is our year. And that's why I'm glad I said it, because funny enough it was.
Well, that's Trafalgar Square. That was the first time I'd done it.
Same.
Because on the other times when we've been down, I'd only went down on the day. This time I went down and was in Trafalgar Square, and what a night, what an atmosphere. It's like I don't know how many people was there in total, but there was well over 5,000 people in Trafalgar Square, if not more. And the atmosphere was just great. Everyone was loving it. Everyone was just loving life. And I remember that weekend, and I think no Sunderland fan that I spoke to didn't think we were going to win. Normally when we go down to things like that, we think, oh God, it's Sunderland. But we all went down full of confidence. And like I say, it started on the Friday night. And that was the first time since I'd come on the channel where people were coming up and speaking to us, saying, "Oh, watching all that." I was a bit lost at first. I was like, "What's going on here?" They're like, "Oh, Steve." I'm like, "Oh, who are you?" You know what I mean? It was weird, but
do you owe you any money?
but no, yeah. But I mean, we got quite tipsy that night, didn't we?
Yes, up, boys. Now, Tom, lad.
Head off to Trafalgar Square. I've got the goodies here. Yeah, stashed in the bag. The boy carries it, so no filth can tack me drink.
We've all been checked in, all changed, on our way to... Move. Did you hear that there, by the way? I've got the goodies for Trafalgar Square. Me boy's going to carry it. He wasn't talking about me, by the way, he was talking about his son. You can carry me drink around London for us.
Aye, and then what I continue to say is, so the filth... I didn't mean that. so the filth kind of get it. Because you know what they were doing? They were tapping drinks off you and pouring them out and that.
To be fair, when we were down there, they weren't bad at all, because we weren't causing any bother, we weren't causing any trouble. I remember they were trying to say we weren't allowed to drink, but like I said, if they took it off one person, they'd have to take it off the other 7,000 up there.
They gave up in the end with that. And another thing, we got the drink, we got it secure to Trafalgar Square, get me words right, and what happened? My son and his son took it. They took it and they went mooching about the cells.
And then when they came back, they were a bit glass-eyed. Trafalgar Square, I'm here with Tom. Tom, what's your score prediction?
3-1. 3-1, the fucking boys, mate.
Happy days, happy days.
Another giant, Nelly Nelson, mate. What's your score prediction?
2-0 the fucking Mackhams.
2-0 the Mackhams. Yes!
You were bleeding
But this was on the Friday night, obviously we'd been drinking before we got to Trafalgar Square. And obviously that was some people who was on the bus with us and stayed in the same hotel as us who were speaking to there.
So lads.
And then some of you might recognise this guy, the geezer in the middle here. His name's Josh Fusion. He's quite a big YouTuber. When he came down and he looked for us because he wanted to be on our channel.
For the how many time?
It went to be. We're best mates by the end.
Aye, nice.
I think this was the. He was on our channel at the Chef Wade home game.
Aye.
Then we're seeing him at Trafalgar Square, and then we're seeing him again in the first game of the season, the next season.
I was saying, Stephen, we really do look like alcoholics. Look at me.
Nah.
We've just drunk constantly on this.
It must be a dodgy camera angle, because my gut look was all sticking out.
I think it's your shirt, man. It's bad.
No, but Josh Fusion, he's spot on. Like I say, he got on our channel, we got on his as well. After you posted it the next day, and you were amazed by the passion, the noise.
The fan base totally deserves it. You know, I was mesmerised by the stadium, everything about the experience.
Oh, right. Obviously, that was Ross Stewart's goal.
Yep.
The second goal, which sent us rather doolally. He didn't get it on camera, which I'm over the moon with, but I was sobbing my eyes out I was crying for most of that game. And even when we were 1-0 up and it said that there was, even when we were 2-0 up and it said 2 minutes left, everyone was singing, celebrating. I was still nervous as hell because I know what Sunderland's like.
Well, the second goal, I dropped the phone and the phone went flying. and thankfully, some Sunderland fans retrieved it and brought it back.
And I hope he's on notice Paul had his top off.
Aye, because I'm huge.
This is an unfortunate place to pause.
So, yeah.
Right, here we go. He's getting in now, Lee. Get credit to him. Where are you off now? Oh, wait, stop looking at the girl. What are you doing?
That's fucking brutal.
Hey, go on, Steve. You may as well get it done.
This is ridiculous.
Ready? Get on, lad. He's away. Bomb in. Hands up to your knee. Your knees to your chest.
Oh.
He's done it.
Right, for those of you who don't know, or people who do subscribe late, me and Paul used to do a competition, like obviously we'd do our score predictions for the game and all that, and then whoever gets the most right wins. I lost the first year. This was my forfeit. We put it to a poll, didn't we?
Aye.
And they said basically jump in the North Sea. So that's the North Sea, down at the Cat and Dog Steps. Obviously, what you're seeing there is a fine figure of a man throwing himself into the freezing cold water.
I can't believe you did it, brutally honest, like, look lethal.
I used to do it as a kid, to be fair, like, but that was freezing. Oh my god.
He's fucking off his tits.
Just to add on there, as you can tell there, I look like Duncan Goodhue swimming there. For those of you who don't know who that is, ask your grandparents.
Right, everybody, I've got an exclusive. Sunderland have gone to sign a striker today. They've signed him. We're getting the first interview with him. Let's go and see him. Oh, wait, follow me. Got to try and get a few words off the new striker. Apparently, he's a big fella. Oh, there he's there. He's some size. Looks like Crouch, but with a Zidane haircut. Oh, everybody, let's go and see if we can get a few words off him. Excuse me, can I have a few words? Excuse me, can I have a few words with you? Oh, can I have a few words? Is this the new signing? This is the new signing? Hello!
that there, mate, is what I did like to do, because we still haven't signed a striker to this very day, and we were filming about the same thing there.
You've just seen them?
And then, so we thought, hey, we'll do a little skit video, and we'll say, yeah, the new striker, and it went down very well.
It went down, when people would comment on the video afterwards saying, well, pretty advertising, we actually thought we'd sign the striker there. And I didn't realise how special I sounded when I turned around. Hello!
How much your score prediction?
I'm going to go with the wife because she's in charge.
Typical. That's the correct answer. However, you need to grow up here. If you're watching.
I remember when we did that, obviously the wife said 3-1 to Coventry, and he went great, and then I said you need to grow up here. He couldn't believe afterwards, he kind of had a go, you can't be saying that, man, you can't be saying that. I was like, why, he's from Coventry, what's he going to do?
But that's the thing is, I'm glad we've done it because it was a Coventry family.
Where now do you think the day is going to go?
I'll just walk straight for the line of view there.
Ruthless man.
Oh, that was Wayne Abbott. He sits along with us in the stadium, and he did that. We interviewed him at half time. There was a few other people, and he was in the middle of answering questions or talking to the camera, and the people kept walking on, and he was just absolutely hilarious, wasn't he? He was walking from the camera, and he's like, someone went, oh yeah, cheers mate, and then just made away. It was class.
And he used to be the editor of the Daily Paper in Stoke. And tell everyone what you've just told me. I'm by ITV news presenter Simon O'Rourke. Next news, Red White Army. I don't know where he's been the last week. But what's your score prediction for tonight?
Why, I think that lad's been stuck in a crack den somewhere. Like.
What's your score prediction for tonight, Barry?
I love him, man.
Barry, he's class when he's asleep. No, I'm only joking, Barry. But you see there, we interviewed a few celebrities. Simon O'Rourke of ITV News, obviously, and the gentleman before that. He used to work in a Stoke newspaper, so he told us that Stoke and Neil deal was done before the game, before everybody knew. Apparently, it was already done. So that made us dislike Neil a bit more. And obviously, that's the legend that is Barry Keane, who doesn't mince his words at all. By the way, he's worse than me.
No, he is.
3-1 to Sunderland.
3-1, right? Happy days. Jesus Christ.
On the back. Oh, you're on your eat. Out of it. Good.
You got all to say?
I need a pint. I need a pint.
You should have said the first thing you'd come out of your mouth should have been sorry for being late.
That's a bit hypocritical coming from me. I'm not going to go in for being late. I think he's been late twice.
But that was a special occasion though. I can't remember what game it actually was, but there was just, I think it was the Alex Neil coming back and they got beat 5-1. And that fan who you see just off to the left of Stephen was getting shouted about on social media because people thought it was Tony Mowbray just sitting watching us.
And there was a them down the road that shall not be named. They did a skit, like they clipped this and like they did a voiceover on it. It was like as if it was Tony Mowbray saying, "Where's his team?"
Yeah, it was good. Like to be honest,
what they're telling everyone the team sheet before the game for, and it was quite funny to be fair. Like, but yeah.
Lift me cans and I need a pint.
Outside the colony, the atmosphere is absolutely buzzing.
Come on, the sun!
Yeah, we can't see it. Absolutely, it's absolutely buzzing. It really is. I'm looking forward to it. Let's get around and speak to a few fans.
Aye. You know who's in watching the game? Aye, Joe. Kicking off already.
Anybody, what am I going to say? Music artists out there or record labels, producers, after a fine voice with a fine figure of a man, just get in touch.
Well, it's weird, funny you should say that. You were kicking off with someone there. I think it was you were having a little debate with the lad next to you or someone in front of you, and I went, look at him kicking off, and then you clock the camera and start singing the song.
No, that doesn't sound like me. I don't kick off with anybody. Definitely not.
Right, Stephen, I've never doubted these lads. I always said they would get the top 6. The first leg, we've just won 2-1. Our away form is much better. I would just like to add quickly before you talk for an hour. Pierre Ekwa, what a fucking player.
Fourth game in a row for me, Pierre Ekwa, man of the match. What a find he is. What a fucking find he is. After his first appearance, loads of Sunderland fans doubted him. Last 4 games he's been absolutely phenomenal. And I'm out of the moon. I might have got a bit carried away in the final whistle. I do realise there's another leg to go yet. I know. But we're 2-1 up and our away form is mint. I hate to say this, but it's in our hands. It's in our...
Yes, we all know how that turned out. It was in our hands. Our away form was mint, but we got bullied in the second leg, and obviously we didn't make the playoffs. Didn't make the playoff final.
I was more laughing at the fact that we were talking about Pierre Ekwa being this worldly player,
yeah,
which he was at that time. He was at that time.
The end of that season, he was our best player. I think he got something like 5 man of the matches in the last 8 games. And then last season he started class. I mean, as you remember, we spoke about it in depth. He was class until he got the world's longest dead leg, and then he's never really recovered from it.
Now, Ipswich have got quite a few players we need to keep an eye on.
Happy birthday to Craig David.
And the double header, the first game, well, you'll have you stupid bastard. It's 3. It's match day.
I want to know what you were laughing at.
I was laughing at because I think you were a bit tipsy on that game.
I was chemist.
And you couldn't get your words out. All you had to say was double header. And you I thought you were MCing. But obviously it's in there. One of the intros we did, for some reason, I think on that same video, my lass came around the corner and I was in the shower and I pulled my head out the shower and give a bit of information on the away team that we were playing. I can't remember who it was now. And then sitting there drying my hair.
No, do you know, like that for a vlog is class. I think it's absolutely hilarious. That's what we should start to like try and bring.
I think we need to try and bring more humour back.
Humour, 100%.
Like daft little skits and things. What do you think? Let us know.
Can only mean one thing.
Right, we've just had the first pint of the day, 12 o'clock. We are now heading onto the coach, and you can drink on these ones. Oh, I'm going to be absolutely blind by the time I get to Leicester.
Lock up your grannies, there's gonna be hell.
We really got knocked out by Phil Bardsley, and today is Blue Army are going to get knocked out by the Red and White Wizards. It's match day, can only mean one thing.
Sunderland versus Birmingham.
How are the lads?
Come on.
That was probably our most professional intro, quickest we've done it. Like, he went, can I mean one thing? Then it went to me, then it went to you.
Yeah.
It was like, it was really good flowing. And obviously it was the day you had your burial.
Well, yeah, that was
your uniform.
That was our remembrance game. Was that last season or the season before? Must have been, no, must have been, it was last season because Rooney was at Birmingham. That was when I went on and did the half-time challenge and I missed the crossbar challenge and I missed the crossbar by a fanny's hair.
I should have put that in and all.
I'm glad you didn't because I didn't hit the crossbar. Did you get me other remembrance one in?
I didn't think so.
Oh.
The referee is a little midget, absolute little Robin arsehole.
Can I just point out, and you knew I was going to stop it there. Oh, it's still going. What the hell's wrong with this? Yes, Paul did just call someone a midget. Pot calling kettle.
This year, to save me from tears, I give it to someone special.
Yes! The striker scored!
That there is officially the first ever chant I got started. That there. I was so buzzing. And I'm not going to lie, I'm not just saying it for that. That was probably one of the most enjoyable away games. Obviously, minus the result, because we got beat off Birmingham. But the fans, before the fans at half-time, normally you can for a pint and that. Ballistic, and the fireworks to set up, and it was just a class atmosphere.
Was that the game where Mowbray beat us 2-1?
Aye. That is actually the game. And Bale blanked Hume, and I didn't care what he says, he 100% blanked him. Well,
he's just a distant memory now.
Like target for this one with that shit performance. 4. I did not work before. Bishop, Pembele, Hemir, Burstow, Bar, Rig, Yelder, Dak, and Jack Clark.
The Yorkshire Ronaldinho. Yes, oh no, with a mobile.
Yes, he's just turned a few heads there with his shocking singing. But so before the game, the Cambridge over 40s clinched promotion today. Get in, win our lads. Win next week, we win the league.
Up the Cambridge over 40s. Yes, we clinched promotion, and the next week we did win the league.
Can I just say something? Did you see how big my arm was? That?
God.
This is funny, this bit.
Cambridge, mathematically. George Honeyman, by the way. What a dick he is. I mean, look, that's the first bad thing I've said about George Honeyman since he left us. But what a whinging little bitch he is. Honestly, God, he's getting bullied by Chris Rigg and he's kicking off like mad. But look, we're concentrating on Sunderland. I read the lineup at the start. Bradley Dax up front. I'm faster than him and I'm 41 and fat.
True story.
And he's staying away from every kind of physical confrontation because he must be protecting his face for when he's on loose women next week.
I've just got this funny feeling, bro, that he'll score.
Did you see it? Did you just see it?
Yes, finally the new season's back, and that can only mean one thing.
Ipswich had a great end to last season. Bashing teams for fun, scoring 101 goals in the process.
Yes, I am seeking help. I am in counselling, and hopefully we'll get through this tough time.
Choices. Yeah, that one will do me. It's wet. Right, Ipswich. They've got Jose Mourinho's understudy in.
But whatever happens, we will always be a Mackham.
Is Barry Bannon playing today?
Yes.
Because we hate him. Everybody, I love Chef Wednesday, but I think everybody apart from Sky Sports and you lot hate Barry Bannon.
Oh, Bannon's a top.
He's just, when you're on Sky, the cameras just follow him everywhere. It's an anyway, let's get in there and find out what's going on.
Right, so we're in our new, what would you say? The new local, and Stephen has got the lineup.
That he reckons he discovered on Wednesday. It's been here all last season as well, but anyway, bar 73.
Well, everybody, I forgot to take a like target. 123 likes. I bought myself a box. I'm on dream we saw us after that day.
And that is it for the video. I'm gonna now put in clips what's better than I should have put in, really. But we were talking before and he was letting us know, did you put this in, did you put that in? And I was like, how can I have forgot? So we're going to put some clips in now.
Well, that there was just a look back, and obviously us looking at how cringy we were and the stupid shit we used to do. And I think we're going to finish the video off now, which is going to be a little trailer of just like a little look back, and so we can all reminisce and basically just laugh. And like again, we can't thank you enough for helping us get over 10,000 subscribers. It really does mean a lot. Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And we hope that we can keep on giving you videos that you want to watch.
Just let us know what type of content you want us to bring back to the match vlog. Did you like it when we're like that? Or did you like it when we were pissed? Because that was like 90% of the time.
I've got no problem getting pissed if that's what you want.
It looks like...
Although you'll start needing to donate a lot more money.
Yeah. Oh, that'll happen. You'll up them. But just let us know if you enjoyed this type of video. That's really about it, really, isn't it?
It is indeed. Thank you for 10k. Thanks for watching. And away the lads.
See you Sunday.
Sunday?
For the charity game.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. I'll see you on Sunday.
Quickly before we're gone.
Go on then, Dean. Tell us when you're recording. It's match day, it can only mean one thing. Sunderland versus Stoke, and it's the return of Alex Neil. Finally, Championship football's hour. It's Sunderland for... Oh! It's Sunderland for... Oh! It's Sunderland for...
Stay down, you sigh, muggy little cunt. Right, everybody, it's match day. Sunderland versus Millwall. Stadium of Light. Let's have it. How are the lad?
Match day, Stadium of Light, can only mean one thing.
AFL League 1 playoff semi-final first leg. Sunderland versus Sheffield Wednesday.
How are the lads?
Couple of essentials everyone needs for Wembley. Obviously, you need your miniatures. Sneak them easy in your pocket. Ideal for Trafalgar Square or even on the train or coach journey down there. Yeah, Paul, hold on a minute.
Fucking hell, Stephen, do you not think that's a bit too much for just on the coach?
Well, you remember when they're only miniatures? God.
Miniatures?
Another thing everyone needs. Gotta have your flag. How are the lads? Damn it!
You got nowhere! Oh, man. Fucking had enough in here. Interrupting these videos, right? Yeah. It's match day, it can only mean one thing. Sunderland versus Rotherham.
Tortilla Rap Challenge. Winner does the intro. You ready, Paul?
Aye.
How well, let's get your mouth full of water.
Oh, fuck's sake, man. What have I created this for? Oh, it's you something, you bastard! No!
Come on, you do it. You do it, I lost friends.